Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today's video is going to be one of my favorites, I think. I'm going to enjoy filming this. This is what's in my vacation bag summer vacation edition, because I'm heading away soon just for a little staycation for my birthday, and I wanted to share with you some of the things that I keep in my travel bag. These are my ride or die holiday picks, the things that are kind of like functional but also look cute. There's beauty bits that hold up in the heat. They're things that have lasted really well, especially if I'm poolside or by the beach. Little kind of like lifestyle staples that help me feel put together. But it also avoids me having to like overpack. Also, I'm going to share how I pack, how I kind of like cleverly swap things around to maximize some of my outfits. So get comfy. This is a full-on packing list. I absolutely love my Saint Laurent bags. Look at these. They're little tote bags, and I have different colors. I thought I'd show you a couple of them today. So this is my beige one, and it's like this, and it's perfect for the beach or just generally like taking with you as your bag because you don't want like a proper like clutch or anything. It fits everything in it. It's so good, such good quality. I've actually got this one too, which is my kind of leopard print one. It has the browning at the bottom there, and this is like a little bit bigger. Perfect if you want some kind of print. These are my fleece totes. It's around $100, so I actually think that is like such a bargain for the brand itself and plus the quality. I've got them in pretty much every color. They're soft, slouchy, durable. I just feel like you can use them if you want to travel. So if you actually are going through the airport, I think this is the bag for you because you've got your laptop. One thing I find really annoying when traveling is when you're going through the airport and you have everything in a bag where you know you have to keep taking your laptop in and out. It's so annoying for me. And I'm just like, that's so annoying. So with this bag, I feel it's so easy because I literally just slip it in and out and it's done. I don't need to faff around with like putting my whole suitcase up on and like opening it, unzipping anything. It's just easy to put in and out of. Plus it holds your laptop, you know, which is the annoying part when you're going through like customs and all that. Plus it's a really good bag for the beach, like so good. It's so easy to throw around and really good quality. It comes in all different shades. I think I've pretty much got all of them. Like you've got burgundy, you've got black, you've got beige, you've got, I think there's white, I can't remember, but I don't have the white. I've got this leopard print one. There's other ones with different kind of like kind of quotes on there. It's really nice. I love that it's super casual, but it also looks really chic. I feel like the fleece texture is not the standard fleece you think of when you think of fleece. It's a really kind of off-duty casual vibe to it. It's like I'm not trying too hard. It's that type of energy. And surprisingly, it fits so much in the bag. I feel like if you're someone who needs to add an outfit as an extra option, like change, then this is for you because you've got the room. Okay, so I did manage to just very quickly grab a few bits from my studio and put them in just so that you guys can see. So let me just take these out. Some of them I just couldn't find, so I left them in my studio. I'm just going to talk through them. But first up is my Dior eye patches. I love these. These were gifted, and yes, they're pricey. I don't know if I would have bought them myself, but I love them. Like now that I've used them, wow, they really do hydrate the eye area so well, and they just look super bougie, like when you're on the beach. Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable here. They're ultra hydrating. They have niacinamide in here, so they're like I really feel like it's a drink of water and a bit of a wake-up call for my under eyes. They are perfect if you're sitting on the beach and you want to keep that area hydrated, or if you're on a long flight. And these are amazing. These are perfect for like if you're on a long flight, because I feel like your eyes are going to look super refreshed and awake. Like dark circles are gone. They do genuinely work. I just feel like sometimes it's these small steps that actually make a really big difference. I usually kind of put them on while I'm either getting ready or if I'm on a flight or if I'm at like sunbathing or something like that, because I feel like while I'm getting the sun and I've got my SPF on, don't worry, I am also kind of making sure that I'm really looking after my under eye area, and I feel like it makes all the difference. Next up is my Charlotte Tilbury Invisible UV Flawless Primer SPF 50. This is a must for anyone traveling, no matter where you're going, whether it's a staycay or whether you're going abroad. Anywhere hot that you are going, this is a must. It's such a good multitasker. This is a primer and SPF in one. It's a full-on proper high, like sun protection, SPF 50, but also doubles as a primer, which I think is game-changing. I just feel like most SPF, like brands should be doing this anyway, right? Because you're going to have to put, like, why use an extra layer when you're going to use primer anyway? You might as well use a primer that has SPF in it. And the fact that it's SPF 50 is, I just think, game changing. It's just kind of like one less layer in the heat. It doesn't leave a white cast. It isn't greasy on the skin, and makeup sits so nicely on top. If I had to pack just one base product for the daytime, this would be it. Then we've got the Surat Artistique Liquid Highlighter. I love this. I have had this for quite a while, and it's only actually like, it's one of those products that I use and then I'm like, why haven't I used this in ages? Because it is literally the best highlighter I have ever used. If you want to look like you have glass skin, then this is it. It's going to make your skin look so good. It gives you one of the most gorgeous, sophisticated glows. It's not shimmery, as in overly shimmery. It's not glittery. It's not chunky. It's the most minute highlighter pigments. It's this kind of like ultra fine, light reflecting highlight. You kind of tap on a little bit. So it's a sponge like this, right? So I love that you can actually use a sponge because it actually does work. It's not just a sponge for the sake of it. And you kind of twist it and it comes out at the top, and you can just pat it on the peaks of your cheekbone, or you can use your finger to tap it in, and it gives you an expensive looking chic lit from within glow on your cheekbones, and it lifts everything. Okay, this is a really good one that I've been taking away with me recently. It's the REM Beauty Starlit Liquid Eyeshadow, and it's so good because when I am traveling, I want something which is really easy to use. I want products that are just really quick and easy for me to use. I don't want to spend ages doing my makeup in the mornings. So this is a really good option because it is probably the quickest like eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow I've ever used when it comes to blending. You only need a couple of dots on your skin, on your eyelids, and you can use your fingers. It's really, really easy to use, or even use a brush, and it's so easy. I feel like it's foolproof. It doesn't matter whether you have experience or not, you're going to be able to get a nicely blended eyeshadow, which looks seamless very quickly. It's that good. They do the most beautiful nude browns. My personal favorite is the shade Illy, and it complements my skin tone really well, so it doesn't look muddy on my skin tone, and it's just like a latte color. It's the perfect latte smoky eye, and you can use it just on the lash line if you want, or all over the lid. But it's really, really easy to blend in, and it's waterproof. It stays put, so you can wear it at the pool if you want, or in the heat, and it's not going anywhere. So I feel like for eyeshadows, like, that's the brand that I generally take with me because it kind of is something that I can rely on. It also dries down matte, by the way, like, hence it just does not go anywhere. Now for skin prep and like extra hydration, I take the Rhode Glazing Mist. It's perfect. It's literally like a drink of water for your face. So this is amazing for if you're at the beach or at the pool, or you're just generally somewhere hot, like walking around, hiking or anything. Like, this is the one for you. It's extra hydration. It has niacinamide in there and electrolytes. So it's really, really good for your skin. So this is not so much for setting. I wouldn't say this is something that I would use to set to your makeup, but it's definitely something that if you want to make your makeup look a bit more lived in, or you need extra hydration, or you want that glass skin look, then this is what I would go for. I feel like it's just, I feel like you can rely on Rhode products. They're not overly messy ingredients, and it's just easy, good ingredients you need. Nothing that you're kind of like looking at in terms of the ingredient list and you're like, I don't know what that is, you know? So it's everything you've heard of. Okay, let's talk about fashion pieces that I can't travel without, especially footwear. I guess because I've learned the hard way that finding cute shoes that you can wear on vacation is actually pretty hard, because you kind of want an evening pair. You want something that's going to like look good with dresses if you want a slight heel. It's just really difficult sometimes, but I have managed to crack it. First up are the Zara leather sandals with the rubber sole. These are actually pretty new and I love them because I love the fact that the sole is a little bit rubber, but it's thin, so it doesn't look like it's too chunky. And they're those perfect like minimal chic like flip-flops, but with the leather strap thin, so it looks really kind of like minimal. It's like, you know, that whole minimal style with like a really cute pair of flip-flops with your kind of outfit. You can wear it with like drawstring trousers, you can wear it with long cotton skirts, with shorts, and these ones are really nice and obviously really affordable because they're not overly expensive, but they look expensive on the feet. shockingly comfortable, by the way. Like, I really didn't think they were going to be as comfortable as they are. Like, I've tried so many flip-flops that are basic. You know, that's what you want. Flip-flops are basic at the end of the day, but they're also a really essential basic. But I do feel like a lot of them do end up hurting, either around the toe area, or like the sole is too hard, or like, why is it so difficult to make a pair of comfortable flip-flops? I don't get it. But these ones are really good. They're super comfy and they look minimal and chic. These are in black, the ones that I'm talking about that I've got, but they also now come in white with black sole and they actually look really good. So I'm considering getting those too. Next are, I'm just like stroking Nico's like sitting here, he's like having a little nap. Next are my Zara split leather strappy sandals. Now, I don't really like the whole thong toe sandal thing, but these ones I tried and I loved them. They definitely do not look like Zara. These go with literally everything. They're a tan colour, suede. They go with dresses, they go with shorts. I feel like they can go with jeans as well. It's a very slight heel, so it's like not kitten heel, but also not a full heel. It's a little bit more than a kitten heel, but it's not like overly kind of high, and they're really comfortable. Plus, they do have a strap at the back, so they keep your heel in place, which I actually really like, because heels that are mule style don't really suit me. I feel like my foot's just going to slip out. Next, we've got a Gucci silk scarf. This is where I feel like styling gets fun, because I feel like it's something that you can wear either around the neck, or you can wear it on the head, or what I'm currently loving is tying it around the waist on top of like drawstring trousers, or even on top of a long cotton skirt. It looks so good. It's where I think that you are going to get away with being able to get an expensive scarf, because it's something you can use over and over again in very different ways, or even tie it onto your bag. There's so many different things you can do with it and wear it and style it in different ways. So I do think, even though it is expensive, it's a kind of statement piece, an investment piece that you do want as part of your wardrobe. Finally, the Aquila Trivia Havana group, I think they're Havana green, or they're olive Havana green sunglasses. Oh my god, I love these. I got these recently and I've had so many compliments on them and so many people asking me about where to get them. So the link is all in my description, by the way. But these are so cute. They're like these olive green colour and they somehow match most things that you're wearing, especially if you're wearing anything light like white or cream or beige, anything like that. They go really well with that, considering they're this olive green. It's just like, because they're olive green, they're not overly green, they're not bright, they're really subtle and they're really nice. So like someone looking at you, they're quite kind of not transparent, but like they're not fully dark, so you can still see your eyes and they look really good. Okay, so let's go through a few things I do when I'm packing that kind of make sense to me and hopefully will to you too. I generally build my outfits around a neutral base, like white, beige, even blacks, or like kind of brown, earthy tone colours. And then I add accessories like a silk scarf, like something with a little bit of colour to add to it. Or my sandals, or like a bold lip or something. So I generally like to keep the outfit like neutral, and then I add the colour with my accessories to kind of finish off and elevate the outfit. So it's not like I don't wear colour at all. I just prefer to wear colour minimally. I never pack heels unless it's a very specific kind of plan that I have. Like, for example, if I have dinner plans, then I pack heels. Otherwise, I do not bother with the heels, because there's no way I'm wearing it during the day, or for like beach stuff, or like hiking, walking around, like adventurous stuff, like having a look around. I'm not going to wear heels, so I only pack them if I know I'm going to have dinner plans or we're going to go somewhere nice in the evening, because then I know it's worth it and I'm not wasting space in my packing. I just feel like comfy, chic sandals, such as the Hermes sandals, are really like a good staple piece that generally go with anything, and you can even get away with it for dinner as well. But it all depends on where you're going. Like some places say they don't want you to wear open-toed, or they don't want, like, they want you in heels. I don't think many places do that now, but you know, I just feel like unless you know it's very specific, I wouldn't take heels with me. Also, I roll clothes when I pack them rather than folding. It saves so much more space. It's unbelievable. Try it. It's a great travel packing hack. And yeah, it definitely works for me. It's been a game changer for me to be able to fit in more stuff, because we all want that, right? There's never enough space, really. I always have one pouch, like one travel bag within my whole suitcase for my makeup, and then I have a separate one which is all for my minis. So you know, sometimes you get these sample sizes that come through when you order stuff or when you go into stores. I actually keep them in a separate drawer in my makeup room, because I keep them for travel. So I always use those. So like, for example, like a hair oil, I'll get a little mini one that I've got, or I'll get like a mini shampoo and conditioner conditioner that I've got. So I always keep these mini travel sizes with me, and I put them all into one travel case so that I've got all the minis in one and it's not mixed up with all my main big full-size stuff. I also try and make sure that when I'm packing my makeup, I stick to things like sticks. I try to avoid taking liquidy stuff because it's more likely to break or spill or leak. So I really do try and stick with things which are less likely to leak. I also make sure that I always add at least one oversized shirt, because I feel like it's always like a backup for me, like in case I need it for maybe on the plane, or maybe there's a day I just feel extra bloated. Like, you just never know. Like, it's not your day to day. I'm not feeling all of the fitted clothes that I packed. So I always take an oversized shirt just to be safe, because an oversized shirt generally goes with most things. And I feel like it's just a really good backup to have. So that is basically everything that is in my travel bag, but also things like, you know, how I pack, like why I take certain things. I like to be very strategic in the way that I pack and the things that I pack, because I don't want to have to take things that I'm just literally unpacking on the day and I'm like, why did I bring this? It's way too much. Which, by the way, was a whole process. Like, I had to go through all of that before reaching the point where I'm like, I'm really comfortable with how I pack now and I'm very strategic and clever about it. It doesn't mean that I'm really minimal with my packing. Like, I still probably do take way more than I need, but it's definitely not as bad as what it used to be. Like, they're beauty staples that can handle the heat. They're going to work well for me. I'm going to avoid any leakage in my packing. And it's also like fashion picks, which are really like work really well with different outfits. So it's not just one outfit and then I'm done and dusted. It's like things that I can keep using with different outfits, such as the scarf, such as the shoes, you know, being really clever about the shoes that I pick so that they go with every outfit. Let me know in the comments what your top picks are. If there's any kind of hacks that you have when it comes to packing for travel, because I'd love to know. What do you do to make sure your makeup doesn't leak? What do you do to make sure that you've got some really good staple outfits without having to take a whole load of stuff with you? I'd love to know. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video because I would really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.